All right. Are we live? Are we live? I said, are we live? I hope so. VigilanteWilliamson here on another episode of Toxic Tekken on the new channel. I've already done 3 streams on this channel, so already getting at it. Still haven't posted that video. I didn't do much of anything today, man. Didn't really do much of anything today, so I'm behind on a lot of projects. Actually, let me practice with conservative Chloe. She isn't really that conservative, but it's the best I could do for her outfit. And let me see. I don't think it's working. Mic. Okay, I think the mic's a little better. Maybe. But thank you anyone who joins live or playback. Much appreciated. Much appreciated as we regrow this channel in the gaming and music direction. Really gaming podcast sort of stuff. And then the music stuff, which I haven't, that's why I'm really behind on music. And then, whatever else I talk about. So what I'm actually going to do is just go through the move list. Just 2. That's 2 ways, right? I didn't know that. Oh, she can just do it from when it's the same one. So she can do it from crouching. Okay. Okay. I think I still got him on guard off. Actually, why is there? No. Trying the wild running thing. The instant wild running. Here you go. See, that's close enough, but like motherfucking Kaiser, when he plays with Lucky Chloe, he can do it from here, the instant while running shit. For those who are not Tekken adept, maybe watching this, there are running attacks, right? And so there are players that can, even when they're this close to the opponent, still generate the running status so you can do certain attacks. That's a running attack. So I'm trying to do this, be able to do it from as close as possible. So I can do it from here, which is still pretty close. But as I fuck it up, as I try to demonstrate. And then you can see my shitty backdash as I do it. Well, that did not work. I can't complain. This is a new controller. Oh, geez, now I just fucked it up. Am I hitting the wrong button? What is it? Now I gotta back up. I'm gonna fuck it all up. There's this, the sweep, and then she has the jumping move. That. Okay. Okay. So I can do it from about there. I'm lucky. But I'm not perfect at it. Let me just practice maybe from here. It says about 3. Damn it. This is great. Hey, Essential Dildo, you show, despite my best efforts, you're still here. I was surprised. Thought you would have been bored to tears of all this fucking Tekken. I know. That's too far. Okay. Yeah, what I got. But alright. Let's just go back to going through the move list just to practice. Then we'll go online. You get wrecked. Okay. Is it too Okay. I think this one's a little better. It's a frame. The last move is a frame quicker. But I mean, really, you should just do the first two. Actually, that's probably the quickest. What's going on in the Ascension Dildo world? Always, okay. Yeah. Well, the thing is, when I still don't have control over my main channel, I won't get control back till this weekend because most people probably still don't even know what happened. They just, oh, he's just not posting. So because I don't have control of my main channel, I can't use my main channel to filter anything here. Plus, I've stupidly left Twitter only a few weeks beforehand. I guess I could try to save it, but because you get 30 days after you deactivate your Twitter to log back in and save it. I think I still have time if I wanted to, but I don't want to. Yeah, I did see that they were talking about, I think, was it another 48 hours or the first one, whichever one. I haven't seen those movies in a long time. That's a nice little one. And that's a nice launcher. Let me take Guard Hall off. So yeah, once I get control of my old channel, it'll be a little easier. That's a yeah. Hopefully when I get like I said, control of the other channel, and I'll probably still use the other channel for the purposes of funneling traffic here. So it's not as abrupt a transition. There's no issue with it, at least according to the regulations, I think, because I've already had this channel. This channel was established a while ago. You want to know something interesting? I've complained about losing subs. I have not lost anyone who has subbed so far. To my knowledge, I don't think I've lost any subs. So that shows that my channel already had a status even before they said anything. Yeah, back to 7 people in the chat. Yeah, it's not like I had a ton of people. You know what I mean? It can get up to like 11 or so. And I still never did the clips like I need to. Because that's, there's some funny clips. I've done like a couple, but I'm leaving this on the leaving money on the table, so to speak. I'm just leaving attention on the table, I guess. So we'll try from this channel. We'll start doing all that stuff. I get I could always, part of me has thought maybe getting the editor. I looked into it and somebody gave me a decent price, but then again I'm also trying to rebuild my credit, so I'm like don't really have the money to really put towards this. Wonder what if Cosmo would do it for the old price. I forgot what the old price was, but that would still be straight. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe he's more likely to do it because the money goes further there. I don't know. I'm a little dizzy, not dizzy, but ditzy, because I did have a little bit to drink beforehand. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. So we'll see how that helps me. See, there's moves I'm not using. That's why I'm doing this. Well, I'll show you the unsub thing. You'll see how weird it is. That's the thing. Unless you see it, and I can I'll pause the game and show you what I mean. Unless you see it, because otherwise I would think, oh, people just unsub. But it's such a weird thing. Let me create another window. Let me log in or switch channel or switch account, and I'll show you my back end. And I get it, man, because some people do unsub. And that's why at first I'm like, you know what? I'm changing formats. And I could, some of these could just be natural unsubs, especially with me changing formats and everything else. But let me see. Where's the analytics? Audience, maybe. But you'll see up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And it just looks crazy. Where do I see my subscribers? Oh, let me see, maybe here. So yeah, this let me go last 90 days. And anything yeah, I don't think anything is damning. Okay. Hopefully, let me see. You should be able to see. Okay. So you see that each one that goes down is a lost sub, gain sub, lose a sub, gain a sub, gain a sub, gain, lose. Gain, lose. Gain. It's like gaining, losing same day or a day or two later. Now, I'll get a couple, but then, June. Now, could these just be unsubs? Could be. I did switch formats. You know what I mean? This is last 90 days, but it's the weird ones. Maybe some of these are unsubs naturally, right? But it's all right, one day you get it, the next day it's gone. One day you get it, next day. Those are the ones that look freaky. So that's the thing. That's what leads to that narrative. It's just looking at it. It's like, why am I losing subs the same day I've gained one? You know what I mean? So it made people think that there was like a blacklist that people were getting put under, or, an African American list, whatever you prefer, person of color list. No, seriously, all jokes aside, like some blacklist. And it just seems like, all right, if you had a certain stance or had a certain type of content, you get put in this little weird algorithm where your stuff is a little hard to grow. Now, it looks like shorts was a way around that, because I was still getting pretty good traction on my shorts. Not data analysts. They could just shadow ban me officially, which they may. I think they have what I think it is they have different tiers of shadow banning. I wasn't crazy enough to get in the terrible tier, but I wasn't in the normal tier either. That's my thoughts, but I don't know. I'm still to blame because I let a lot of it get in my head, and it probably affected channel quality, and that's on me. That part is on me. But I think there's like a shadow ban tier. That's my theory. Hey, Kai. I didn't see a video from today. Let me check it out. What the hell's wrong with me? Okay. I did that. That one I don't do enough. It's a power crush. Well, I can actually watch a video from my iPad right next to me. Do two things at once. And then I have like a bunch of accounts now. Because the reason I've been playing so much Tekken is in a couple weeks, there's going to be Texas Showdown in the Houston area. And I'm joining. I'm going to go ahead and Indian Parents, the original dating app. Huh. So that's cool. You got different content. I'll check it out as we go. No, actually, you know what? I don't have that much attention span. I'll have to check it out after. But I'm going to go ahead and join, or go ahead and register for it. And I expect to kind of get killed. Back. Got, sniped by the man. No, I just had the weird thing. OBS crashed. Oh shit! I didn't run as an administrator this time, so it's probably gonna crash again. I don't know. But to answer your question, Sentient Dildo, as far as why they have more tools, like I said, I think it's just a tier thing. I think it's a holdover from the pandemic era, right? Because that's when I think it started. So, there was a lot of information and there was a right way to think about the certain medical procedures. That's why I still say that. Still can't say the coof. Still, whatever. Still feels all that restriction. And what happened, I think, this is just my theory. I don't know. You're right. There's other tools they can do. There's other things they could do. But I think they didn't want the smoke from every single person who had an issue. Like, they didn't want every single person who said something against the agenda to be banned, right? Because that would get almost more attention. And instead, what they would do, again, all my theory, I don't have anything to prove it. What they did instead is like, okay, we'll shadow ban people, but slightly. So there was different. It just seemed like it was different tiers, and if you were, some people got way more shadow banned than I did. So I don't know. So that's my theory, is that they tiered it off so it wouldn't be so extreme. So it just is like, oh man, anyone who's has this agenda is a thing. But I think it's a part of the shadow ban algorithm. Like I think it's all in addition to having like, it means that your channel can't grow. Every time you get a sub, they'll take take one away. That sort of thing. Now some of that was what you call it, like or at least it was explained to be fucking like when they upkeep, when they do maintenance, when they change stuff. That was like a lot of the explanation. Yeah, that one I don't like. That's that shit I don't like. But I mean, if I go back 365 days, you see the same thing. Is subs going up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. It's like, it doesn't make any sense. I can see some of them being unsubs. Again, I changed the format of the channel. I changed some of the talking stuff for the channel. So definitely, I'm not saying that every single sub loss was just because, the algorithm, but I also think it's like, or because of what else, the shadow ban system or whatever it was. Oops. Not doing it. Yeah, I get it. I unsub for people all the time too. I get it. Sub people all the time, but it's just weird behavior because it's constantly happening right as I get a sub. Why is it? What are the odds that for 40 straight times or however many times it happened, that someone happened to decide to unsub right at the time I get a sub? That's crazy, and that it constantly happened. And it wasn't just me. It wasn't like I was the only person that happened to. You know what I'm saying? The same thing. Again, a couple unsubs here and there, I understand. If I had like massive unsub moments, that would be understandable even. Like, okay, 30 people left at this one moment. It's like, okay, I'm not going to blame that on YouTube. I got to take responsibility for that. And like I said, I'm sure even some of the unsubs that were, I still need to take responsibility. But with just, even the impressions I was getting, even the shit that, so it's like, it wasn't just that. There were other things at play that made me think I was shadow banned. Even Wake Down said I thought you were shadow banned because of how few impressions. Even things that what's that shit they call click through rate. Or not click through rate, or basically it's a thumbnail metric, but what just shows how many times when people see a thumbnail do they click through. Even when I had videos with high click-through rates, the impressions would just drop off. So it was all sorts of metric. Left twist. What the hell's the left twist? Oh wait, just did it. What's this? Okay. So that's the thing. Like I said, some of the unsubs that are just kind of just whatever, like in the middle of nothing, those are probably unsubs. But when it's like right after a sub, like the odds of someone, and I guess there could be people who sub and say, I'm not. This isn't for me. That's also a possibility. Maybe I don't know. Yeah, who knows? I don't work for YouTube. I mean, like I said, maybe it's just a matter of people come here and say, you know what, I'll pass. Because I do that too. So that's the thing. I just answer my own question. What's the odds? Maybe I have a style that people, they'll come for a video and then they see what it is and decide, you know what, I'm not fucking with that. Maybe that's what's going on. And it has nothing to do with any algorithm. But like I said, I found it interesting. I didn't experience that with the new subs of people who found out about this channel. That's how this whole thing got started. It's like, I don't think. Okay, let me see how that movie is supposed to look. Oh, it is right. Okay. There you go. Oh man, no. Stop. We were talking about this shit. Just do the MAGA rap thing. You'll blow up another brother on our side. Bro, I know I would. There's a channel I follow. It's a brother. Shout out to, I'll say the name because it is a good channel. Two are for TV and two are for sports. The LDBC. Shout out to all those brothers. Shout out to 78 Sports, a few of those other basketball facts. I like that whole collective of brothers who talk about basketball. They mainly show LeBron James, but they talk about a lot of the weirdness that goes on with the media. I don't agree with all of them. And a lot of them can be sometimes lead with race a little quick. But bro, he said something about, what I'm saying is most of the people who watch their channels is black. He did a video on Trump going to jail, which was supposed to happen today. I don't know what happened to that. Bro, there was so many brothers. I'm still voting for Trump. I'm still voting for Trump. I'm still voting for Trump. MAGA 2024. This is a black channel, bro. So there's a new market for MAGA rap is what I'm saying. That's opened up over the past 3 years of inflation, man. And I was just like shocked because I'm like, there's no, 3-4 years ago you would never see this shit. But now, nobody give a fuck about that now. When the money gets fucked up, all of a sudden, there's a lot of brothers screaming back, and all of a sudden, like, what the fuck? I was shocked because the money got fucked up. All that shit was cute when people had jobs and eggs wasn't $8 and gas was still in $1 something per gallon, and you can get mad and this is a dog whistle. Don't nobody give a fuck about no dog whistles now, my guy. Ninjas are broke. Nobody care about none of that shit now. Nobody does. I keep seeing, man, no matter what channel I see, no matter what the demographic is. And again, that's not because, you know how I feel about all these politicians. That's not because Orange Man is so great. It's because now that we've seen a couple years of this shit, motherfuckers will kill for 2019 right now. You're right. You're right with that one. The market is sauceless white people. Even black dudes who vote for Trump would be like, the fuck is wrong with you? You're probably right. That's why I don't do it, because that's what I think. The fuck is wrong with you? MAGA rap. That's just the weakest. It's like, it's just garbage, man. It's like, man, if you're trying to make music, regardless of genre, you're not like, I mean, what's the word I'm trying to say? If you don't have any authenticity behind your music and it's just some gimmicky shit, it's gonna get sussed out. I did that. I was doing it. Nope. There we go. Guess that still works. How many? 18. Yeah, you're right. Cause it's made for like 40-year-old like. It's made for people like in areas where there are no large cities, like, you know, no disrespect, but the Iowas, the Nebraskas of the world, and like for like what am I trying? Like housewives that used to fuck black dudes back in the day. At best, that's as much salsa as they could have, but they ended up opting for an all-American family. I love watching black reactors pretend to like shit like Tom McDonald because they know it's hilarious and their fan base is white. Man, like, no disrespect. I mean, you disrespect Tom McDonald all the time, but like, man, I couldn't listen. I couldn't get through another song of his. It's listen, man. We talked about the Eminem emulation, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. He emulates like the worst era of Eminem hooks. That really like singy, not good singing voice. Like, it's not it. Oh, I think that's it. Oh, I think I know what I'm doing. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, Tom McDonald, he emulated like that cheesy M hook, man. That real, like, you know what I mean? Really cheesy, singy. The words don't like hook right. They don't rhythm right. They don't sound. You're just singing, but you're trying to rap, and it just doesn't sound good. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But he does them worse than M did them. Way worse than what M did, man. So, man, and then, you know, he'll have his little lyrical lines or whatever. That lyrical stuff, man, I feel for M because when he ain't started, obviously. There's people who had that style for wow, he even said he dubbed Cage's taped over it and some shit. You know, obviously Cannabis, later Papoose. A lot of people had that word style. Busta Rhymes had his own kind of thing. Not quite the same. But like, there wasn't a ton of people who had that style back in the day. It was, you know what I'm saying? It was like a kind of a rare thing. There was only a few people that had the style, and it was like unique, and he was like bringing it to a much wider audience than I heard it, and he was doing it well, and he had something to say. Shit, I was just listening to Stan other day. Oh my goodness, does that song hold up with the modern crazy fan era? I mean, the letter shit doesn't or whatever, because who writes letters now? But in this world of stands does that song hold up? You know, see, like every day we're talking about another standout subculture. And I'm like, man, this was pretty good stuff. This still holds up. This is still pretty good music. So it's like I still think that the old stuff is still, to me, it's still good. But that 2000 style that got emulated to fucking death, your hooks got to be simple. That wordy hook thing, the wordy singy hook thing that where you're just like, I don't even remember the chorus because you sung through like a bunch of lines. I mean, Mockingbird is the best example. That's probably the best version of that wordy hook thing, because at least it had the Mockingbird fucking sound to it. That little nursery rhyme. It was literally a nursery rhyme, isn't it? Mockingbird, but that's one of the, like, that's probably as well as it got done. What I'm talking about, where he just sings, he's rapping, because at least that's to the melody. A lot of times it was to no melody. What's another version of what I'm trying to talk about that I can think about? It's that 2000. It's like, well, after the first 3 album style, but it was, I mean, he would toss it on a Cassius song or something. It better be shit. When I was living in Michigan, man, they were happy to hear that shit. But yeah, hooks do have to be simple, man. There's one wordy hook on Cannibal Ox's tape that works. I mean, there is the new thing where you basically have a hook that's like a verse, or that or that's like, it sounds like a part of a verse. Shit, I was just listening to that Painting Pictures shit. They keep talking about the dude's hair, but I fucking like that song. I think the dude's name Superstar or something like that. I'm not sure. Okay. There's the move. I'm thinking it's a damn move. I fucked it up. So I actually kind of know these moves. Which I already just did. Oh shit, I'd never do this move. It's 1 trillion frames though. But it's unblockable. How much damage is it doing? This is a decent amount of damage. It can be done well some. I like the kind of the rapping style hook that a lot of guys are doing. I mean, it's just, you basically just take a catchy, you almost like you take a catchy part of the verse and make it a hook sort of thing. I do like that style. And man, people are doing some shit that I was doing where you had the just like a continuous verse, but the hook comes up multiple times. I need to, I need to fucking fish that out. I'll show y'all the song. I guess show you. You the only one here. If I could, maybe I can fuck with that. I just did that. I don't know. Okay. What's the... That's the same thing. Those the wild running moves I was talking about. Fucked it up. I didn't know I could do that. Sorry I'm so silent looking at these damn moves. There you go. Not bad, low. Funny thing is, I don't think all that lyrical shit is all that lyrical. It really isn't. It? It's mostly pointless bottle rap wordplay that don't amount to shit in the end. Find the battle, not in the track. Yeah. And then I'm more even not even talking about the punchline. I'm more over just talking about that style of wordiness, the intentional wordiness, the intentional whatever it is, to kind of like artificially sound like you're impressive. Dance on them. Dance on them. There you go. Dance the conservative dance of freedom, Chloe. Oh Lord, this is gonna be doable. So, how the hell you do this? It's not that bad. Yeah, it's forced. It's very forced. And after, like I said, that's actually not that hard. That didn't work. Yeah, Kai is barely rapping, and it's that's a perfect example of somebody who's actually lyrical. You know, with Kai and to an extent, Rock, and I guess I gotta add Alchemist since he has a very similar style with his rapping. I mean, shit. Alchemist is more lyrical. That one verse, which was the lesser of the two verses, because to me, Hit Boy, a lot of it was controversial, but he had the better verse. And maybe they had help with the writing. I don't know. But I would take that one verse over, and I haven't heard a ton of some of these, you know, these NF Tom McDonald type motherfuckers. I'll take, and hey, that's not even a race thing. Well, Alchemist is Jewish or whatever. But like, listen, I'll take that verse from Alchemist over the entire Tom McDonald catalog. Over the entire Tom McDonald, the NF, the whole thing. Give me that verse from Alchemist. That one verse over that whole catalog. And like I said, like, yeah, Hit Boy did have the better verse. But I'll take that, cause I kind of like Alchemist style. I'm like, oh, this I kind of, like I said, it's a mix of Prodigy and Rock Marciano to me. And I'm like, well, shit, I hope they can get a project done. I would really hope they can get a project done. Because to me, that, you know. I should probably do some side step grabs. As a mix up. I gotta be all the way there. But like, I'll take that shit, and they're producers. You know what I'm saying? I'll take that over somebody who is trying to impersonate M for the 50 millionth time. You know what I'm saying? I take LP's opening line, right? So I mean, this isn't me shitting on them because they white, because you know how people get. Oh, you're just like, no, these motherfuckers are trash, man. They make trash music. You know what I'm saying? They make really not good music, and I didn't tell them to make not good music. That was their decision. Speaking white people rap, yeah, man. There's a lot of. I'll take anything Blind Fury did over what they've done. I'll take, you know what I mean? There's a lot of white brothers that got better music than fucking NF and fucking Tom McDonald. And I'm just picking on these two because I'll never collaborate with these two. I try not to go at rappers. One, because I have respect for the art form still, and I recognize how hard it is and shit. My creative, whatever. You know, I can't talk about anybody. But I just listen to this uninspired, like, I hate paint by numbers anything. I hate shit that sounds like it was made in a boardroom. I hate corporate shit. I mean, I work for a corporation, right? Maybe that's part of it. And I work for a big company, whatever. But I hate, when you talking about art, we talking about movies, whatever. Okay, yeah, obviously a lot of this is made by corporations or some corporation distributing it somewhere along the line. Cool. But you can tell when somebody is making something for artistic integrity and when someone's making something to capitalize on a trend or capitalize on a niche. And I mean, to me, how anyone can say and maybe there's a song or two that if I heard I wouldn't hate from NF or Tom McDonald, but they just sound so. Like, Tom McDonald just seems like if I was trying to make a rapper for people in Iowa to relate to, Tom McDonald was the guy I would make. And if I can't get them, I'll give them NF. Whoever Tom McDonald didn't get, I'll give him NF. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference between white rappers and white dudes that rap. Yeah, Vince Staples was right on that. There's some really good white dudes that rap, but these, you know, intentional white rappers, and they, you know what, that I think has a lot to do with Eminem's legacy. Unfortunately, they have sullied his legacy. They have really sullied his legacy because, I mean, they suck. And they exposed how corny that style was, and then Eminem like tripled down on that style. And they really, and so that's why we're at the state where people feel like, oh, it's okay to talk shit about M. You know what I'm saying? It's not right. But it's like, this is how we got here. First one's 20, 15. Looking at the frames now. It's not. My issue is when I'm playing online, I need quick moves. So just that. NF is a cornball, but Tom McDonald's a way worse offender. They both, man. Tom McDonald is a little bit more egregious, right? It's just something about NF that just grinds my gears. He's from Michigan too. Something about him just grinds my gears, and I don't know what it is. Again, it's not his race. Like plenty of white people who rap. It's just something. It just seems real. Like, Tom McDonald seems really fake. It just seems so fake, man. It just seems so like. It just seems paint by numbers as fuck, man. Yeah, there's levels to it. Maybe there's a preference. They both are trash, man. They both are trash. They both are an affront to hip hop. I would say, and actually we're probably as ready as we are ever been to get our ass kicked. We'll probably use none of those fucking moves. right now. Let's get a little treasure battle before we go get fucked up online. No, that can't have that attitude before we go fuck people up online. With conservative values. Conservative Chloe. But you know, a lot of people at, you know, I'm not allowed to talk about Tom McDonald or NF. No, just crashed. Which again, I didn't run as an administrator OBS, so that's why it crashed. Eventually I gotta figure this out long term. We had it figured out. I'm not sure if an update happened. Whatever. But what I was trying to say is a lot was made about, you know, what hip hop is over the past 10, 15 years especially. You know, there's the Joe Budden talking shit to Lil Yachty and all this other stuff, and I keep trying to say move and keep getting fucked up. And all this other stuff and what's hip hop. But to me, guys like that, NF and what you call it, they're a bigger affront to hip hop than Yachty and all those other guys. Even, you know, like I said, even you want to put the, what was it, Lil Peep, Lil Pump, all those guys, regardless of, even compared to a Jack Harlow, they're a bigger affront to me. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I don't think Jack Harlow, to me, he markets himself almost as a pop artist, right? So it's like he's not lying to me of what he is. I'm not saying they're lying. It's just, yeah, I was with Yachty too. On that exchange. But there's this like purist thing where these purists have been coming at these new, more melodic, more drugged out rappers. And I'm saying, to me, someone who like a NF or a Tom McDonald, who to me is as paint by numbers and as corporate as it comes, and as, like, for lack of a better term, soulless in their musical approach. To me, somebody like that is more of an affront to hip hop. And I get it, you know, technically Lil Yachty is a major label artist, and technically, at least speaking, those fucked it up. Those other artists are not, right? Got him, motherfucker. We got him, bitch. But it's something, and I wish I had a better vocabulary to kind of build out what I'm talking about. But there's just something like, and you might say, well, NF is a more impressive rapper because he raps 100 words per minute. No, it's just not. He listened to Eminem and he has this little kind of weird sad boy almost vibe to him. It's all regular vibe to him, but it's just something not hip hop for real about them. And I don't know how to put that to words. There's something that's just not really hip hop about NF. And like I said, even compared to a Jack Harlow, who really also is not hip hop. But like, I don't feel like Jack Harlow's just, you know, he's just a big brand type guy. He's a pop star. So it's whatever. Even compared to, like I said, I'm trying to pick out white rappers that I may not be. Even compared to a Post Malone, which, you know, he kind of blend with rock. And there's actually a couple of like rockish songs that from Post Malone I actually like. But just, I don't know, man. There's something, and I mean, a lot of these guys are kind of paint by numbers. You know, what you call it, guys, auto-tune guys, but like, it's just something inauthentic, man. And I don't know if I'm making sense. Yeah, being a purist is contrary to the spirit of rap. Shit's supposed to evolve. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that old head mentality either. I like what a lot of these new guys have done. I like what they've done with hip hop. I mean, I don't like the over encouragement of drug use and violence, but I didn't like it back in the 90s or the 80s or any other era where that was the thing. I think the drug use thing got a little bit more extreme with the pills and the lean. That probably got more extreme. But the violence has been there since the 80s. You know what I mean? That's never, you know, and the impact it's had. I think there's a more pronounced thing with the social media shit. But like, shit, let me fuck this person up. This is not a person, it's just a bot. But I mean, that's that criticism. And I'm not, trying to see the Lord's Tekken when I say, I'm gonna listen to it, and make whatever the fuck I want. But there's some validity in that criticism. Oops. See, this is that pressure I can't fucking deal with. Got him. Yeah, generic shit. That's what it is. The shit that they do is so fucking generic and so generically spirited. I can hear it. It's why I say there's a difference between what Harry Mack does and what Blind Fury does, even though they're both freestyle rappers. But I take even Harry Mack over them, man. It's just like there's something that's non-soul about them. Like if you told me, I'm about to go wild conspiracy theory. If you told me they were lizard people, I'm like, okay, that's what it is. There's something not right about their music, and I wish I could. There's something just like, this is not something. If you told me an AI did it, okay, that's what it is. I'm giving you all these other examples that, yes, I'm saying Jack Harlow is better than NF. Yes. If a Jack Harlow song comes on, I'm going to at least get a fucking song. And yeah, Harlow is incredibly generic. He is generic. But I still would say take him back over NF. Because there's something like you know what it is? NF has this try hard generic thing where he's very generic, but he's try hard. It's like if Logic had no talent. It's like, I don't want to listen to this. And shit, even Logic with talent sometimes can be rough to listen to. But if Logic had no talent, he would be NF. I'm about to get worked. That's it. It's double damage. Yep. Oh. Damn it. He's less corny. Yeah. He's less corny. Yeah, that's what it is, man. He's generic. He's not nothing to ride home about, but he's less corny. That's what it is. That's the phrase I should be using. Damn it. Damn it. I hate these double damage battles.
My pleasure.
Okay. We're just gonna go online. Yeah, he's less corny. Those two are so fucking corny. You hit the nail on the head. That's the word I could use. They are the corniest fucking rappers, and you started off with the MAGA rap. That's what it's just so fucking corny. Like, this is the corniest shit you could possibly come up with. Like, this isn't rap. This isn't music. It's an affront to creativity. Not just rap. It's an affront to creativity. This is generic corniness, man. NF has this try hardness to his generic, and like I said, all those fucking words, just words. Just motherfucking can say a bunch of words and not say a damn thing, or say a point. Like, and they both have this fake deep shit too going on. Like, you motherfuckers aren't deep. You motherfuckers have no depth to you. Like, stop. This is just cringy. It's fraud. Some of these other artists probably have some of that fraudulent stuff going on, but it's just so intense with those two. That's why I'm picking them too. They just, there's something about them just corny as shit. That's why you made fun of Time and Title. What you said something brutal. Rest in peace to Norm. I'll never forget it. Norm passed. You said the wrong McDonald died. I started dying. That shit was brutal, but it's real. That sent your dildo. Yeah, I'm glad you can speak, because I don't know, I'm all over the place. I don't feel like, because I'm trying to focus on too many things, so I don't feel like I'm making the most sense. Shit, how fast is that? I was trying to go for something quick. Man, I'm getting worked. Okay, I just got work. Harlow is middle. Stand by that sentence. That shit was the funniest. That was stupid. Golly. Damn it. Did not mean to do that second one. Shit. Okay, after this one, well, I'll read your comment. Because it was what I was trying to say this whole time about Harlow as compared to NF. Like, even though he's clearly a major label, you want to call him an industry plant, you probably can. I'm not, sheesh. I can't hit this motherfucker. Okay, you're better than me, man. There's nothing to see here. There's nothing to see here. You know what, man? There's no point in doing that again. So Harlow's middle of the road to appeal to the widest possible audience, pop rapper, but some of his tunes are at least fun and catchy. That funness is at least some sort of authenticity to his humanity. The fact that he makes fun music at times shows he's a human being like the rest of us. Maybe he's a corporate human being. Maybe he's just some. Oh shit! I didn't mean to do that. Maybe somebody's cousin at a label. Maybe. But like, he's a human. There's something about them is just like, man, it's just robot shit, man. It's fucking robot music, man. It's a brutal. Ron McDonald died. I mean, yeah, I'd rather have Norm McDonald than Tom, but I don't want to wish death on him just because he can't rap. He's not as entertaining as Norm McDonald, you know. He's just not. But yeah, this is NF and though that style of rap. There's this weird, like, this is what I was talking about back when I was saying there's like fake underground. Like, neither one of those guys, actually NF may be on a major label. Don't quote me on that. This is the same fucking guy who's about to beat my head in. It's a different guy. He seems like a chill guy. No suburban white boy angst. NF Bush. Yeah. Suburban white boy angst. Yeah. That's so, like, not interesting and not real. Like, it's cool if, you know, I've heard it in rock music expressed well. If you can express it as an authentic human, it's fine. Oh, shit. It's a different guy, but he's still gonna beat my ass. I'm so fucking trash. He's got 18 wins. Here we go with this. Hello, Perry, you. Got him. Think NF is indie? He might be, but there's money behind both of them. Even if they're both not on like regular majors, they're on like mid-major labels where there's like that shit isn't like. I'm not saying there's no organic stuff, and that's how a lot of shit is anyway. Even the smaller stuff, but like. Even compared to, we've talked about Griselda, but Griselda definitely has, they are now, because I think everyone's officially off of Shady. I don't think anyone owes any albums. But they certainly technically are indie label. I was talking about just the level of exposure. You can make an argument that they're part of the new mainstream. But like, Griselda's a real independent label, right? That's an actual independent label. Yeah, there's management. And they have a wide reach and all that, but they're independent. Like, that's not the, and before they even got to the management deals that they got, damn it, is it? But before they even got to the management deals with Rock Nation and whatnot, and whatever other deals they might have, they did all that shit independent, right? Like, I'm not saying none of those labels that NF, oh shit, fucked up. See, this is hard to get that move off. Oh, I'm done. Jesus, I'm getting wrecked. I'll at least replay this guy. But yeah, they're these labels that like aren't really majors, but like they have as much there. They'll find an artist, they'll put like marketing dollars behind them, and it's almost as if it might as well be major. And it's like, you know, like I said, Griselda probably have worked themselves to that point, but they started off as a completely independent entity, which I don't think that's necessarily the case. See, this is the problem. I don't have a consistent launcher with her. Yeah, I'm fucking up when I do get an opportunity. Shit. God, I'm getting fucked up. I'm getting fucked up because I'm sitting there trying to explain label situations I don't even know about because I ain't signed to these motherfuckers. I'm trying to focus. Shit. Fuck. Thank goodness. Can't just keep getting wrecked. So I'm gonna have to focus because, like I said, shit. That was nice. He keeps hitting me with that fucking grab. Damn it. Sheesh. Feels like he's faster and stronger. It's no fair. You can't just have every advantage. Shit. Damn it, I knew that fucking low was coming. Shit. That's it. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Sorry. All that fucking practice just to get my ass kicked. I'm just not as good with her as I am with Paul. I'm just not as good. And I don't know if I just need more practice. Or do I just suck? My style's just more suited for that character. Golly. This motherfucker's so fucking aggressive. Come on. Fuck, I fucked it up. Fucked it up. Fuck. That's it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. It really sucks. So I hate getting like I don't mind getting fucked up. When I'm getting fucked up just like unmercifully, it sucks. Here's the Divine Council mixtape. I'll check it out. Damn it. Oh, fuck you. It's not gonna rematch you just because of that disrespect. Hey, just another red shirt has found the new channel. He's not just another red shirt, he's the red shirt. Just basically been me and Cinch Dildo here so far. Sometimes Zax or Low Spec will show up. It's third stream on a new channel. Just getting whooped on at Tekken. That's what I'm trying to say. I might have to do that character switch. I'm trying to have this. I'm actually trying to build what will be my secondary character when I actually do this tournament that I don't expect to do well at. And this is showing you why you shouldn't expect me to do well. Oh, God. Golly. I just don't punish aggression. It's just like you can just be aggressive with me and there's no consequence. And see, like every fucking thing he does is faster than what I'm doing. Okay, I'm done fighting him. I'm switching characters. You win, man. After this one, I'm switching characters. All this practice. Fuck. Okay. Come on, I should have broke that. Bullshit. Fuck you. I should have got my fucking move off too. I can't keep dealing with this. Switching characters. Since we're debating the merits of different rappers, I'm sure Red Shirt has something. Yeah, I don't know if the rapper conversation, something Red Shirt is going to be adept at. But, you know, Red Shirt has made one of the more interesting arguments for rap not being a, which, I mean, for some rap, I mean, there's an argument to it. He said that it's more of a literary thing than a musical thing. Now, we're in this very melodic era. So for the more melodic artists, that wouldn't be true. But for some more of the straightforward artist thing, I thought that was an interesting. That's a hell of a take. Oh, it's more of a literary thing. It deserves literary credit, not musical credit. Like, And it's you know, if anything, it's an argument for. Didn't Kendrick Lamar win a Pulitzer? So that's an argument for that. They're saying, hey, this is a literary thing. He deserved the fucking Pulitzer if we consider it a literary thing. Now I gotta relearn all the damn moves. Hell no. So since Dildo says hell no. Now, I like I said, we're not talking about production. We're not talking about the melody. We're talking about straightforward verse rapping. Rapping a verse, is that more of a literary thing than a musical thing? It certainly is a literary thing in practice. Alliteration is important. Obviously, simile and metaphors, how important are those? That's the whole fucking thing. It's punchlines, right? So there's definitely a crossover of writing raps and literary. You know, you can argue it's a very easily it's a form of poetry. Now, that said, in a older culture, you may have argued poetry as music as well, though. So that kind of goes in its own circle. Certain cultures may consider poetry more music. Hell, music was part of math at one point. You know what I'm saying? So there you go. I'm fucking up because I forgot his combos. Damn it. Hell, low spec.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's bullshit. Well, it did give me the damage. Uh-oh. We're getting some frame funkiness. Okay. Oh my God, I thought I had that fucking broke. Rap music isn't just a written text. Well, yeah, there's obviously a lot of musical thing. You're talking about the production of it and all that. But what say you to the, you know, not necessarily the whole process of rap, but what do you think about the non-melodic rapper, more straightforward rapper who's lyrical? What do you think about somebody like Kai, for instance? Yes, got him. Kai would be a good, for instance, right? Because I feel like when I'm listening to his music, it feels like I'm hearing like the writings of someone. You know what I'm saying? Like the appeal is almost literary. You know what I'm saying? And so from his perspective, not necessarily the producer, not everything else, what he's doing. Oh, that was nice, and I fucked it up. Damn it. But what he's doing is impressive along the lines of literary stuff, right? That's what makes it. That's the appeal of the lyricism that he's doing. The way he's doing is almost spoken word-esque. You know what I'm saying? Certainly, like the reason you like to listen to a Kai is like the lyrics he's writing and how well he writes things, how well he can paint a picture with words. Like I said, even if you consider it poetry, there's an argument that poetry is its own form of musical. It's a moot point since he's doing it over music and not a cappella. Fair enough. But I do think it's an interesting take. I think there's definitely value in the take if you are a songwriter. Not necessarily the negative of the take, saying it's not music, but like to actually think of it as a literary thing. And that if you are like a writer, lyricist, to really like maybe bone up on literary theory and stuff like that, to really look at it as such, I think is actually helpful. So taking away kind of the negative connotation of the comment. Shit, I keep fucking up this combo. Well, thank you for giving me another opportunity to get it right, guy. Appreciate it. Oh man, I gave you another opportunity to get the grab right. I guess it's a return. Hey, Papa Cotton's found us. I feel like the gang is all here now that Papa Cotton is found us as I get fucked up. Got him. But yeah, I think that's definitely like I said, if you just take away the thing that actually, Because it's not really losing. When he said that, I'm like, to me, oh, sheesh. Yeah, I'm like, eventually you're going to go low because I'm turtling so bad. I was like, huh. Shit is right. I keep hitting the wrong fucking button. Yeah, you lost your wrench because it's a new channel. You got to restore the wrenches. Everyone lost their wrench. The only wrench right now is a dildo. Nice. Nice. Yes, it's a new channel. We're in a new channel. The old channel, because I haven't been able to explain it because I lost access to the old channel. Basically, for Papa Cotton, because I think you're the only one. I think I've said it to some people. My old channel, I got a community strike for some old content, and as a result, I lost access for a week. I can't upload for a week, and I can't stream. So I'm basically going to start funneling everything onto this channel long term, and so I'll get access back this coming weekend. I'll probably make a video letting people know what happened, and then from there just start posting content here, but still do stuff with the old channel just to kind of remind people that, hey, I have a new channel, so this channel is going to be inactive, guys. Yeah, Cinch Dildo has the power. You know what, real quick, I got a little time between matches. Papa Cotton, you want your wrench? Does anyone else want a wrench? You guys can get a wrench. So if you want a wrench, let me know. If Red Shirt, if you want it, your wrench back, you can have it. But if you don't, no pressure either. Because obviously this channel is a lot smaller. There's no need. There's no need to mod. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let me try to actually, it's the same guy. I feel like I really wasn't playing him. Let me actually beat this guy's ass real quick. Because I can beat this guy's ass. I'm not trying to talk shit, but when I'm actually... fuck that up. Oh, man. That's... There we go. That's that toxic damage I like. Oh, they gave you that. Nice. Oh, that's it. That's it. Shit. I'm cool. You like the game streams? I'm late. I'm usually on my way to sleep. Okay, yeah. That's what I'm saying. I don't like putting pressure on people to mod anyway. It's like, it be hard, man. God, I keep saying that. Oh, man. His jab is faster than that. Okay. Damn it. Oh, what the fuck happened here? Oh, what the fuck was that? Oh, that was stupid. Got him. Who is going to put stuff worse than what we do in the chat? Right? Right? Oh, that gets me. Oh, what the fuck? Man, that was fucked up. That was fucked up. Something weird happened with that frame thing, man. I don't believe you, guy. I don't believe. Did you use some fuckery? Some of these motherfuckers have a frame. What they have a lag switch, so they'll use a lag switch to fuck with things. Not saying that's what happened. This netcode was also trash. So there's that. And I haven't been practicing with Paul. I spent all the practice time with Lucky Chloe. So there's that. Just shows, man, switching characters maybe not a good idea. Hit this motherfucker a couple times. Caught ducking into an uppercut. Well, yeah, that definitely happened. But like, there's a weird frame thing where it stopped for me, and then all of a sudden I was getting whooped. I'm like, okay, what the fuck was that? Because there's all sorts of cheaters out here. That's the thing. I don't know if he's cheating or the internet's fucking up. I am streaming and trying to do this, so that might be taking it. But I am wired in also. I'm wired in. See, it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. Because, like I said, I don't want to... I was just talking about Central Dildo, like, you know, don't blame... Not to just constantly blame the system. Sometimes it is you. Nice. Oops. Nice. Nice shit. Oh, I should have had that, bro. Oh, well, he's a little quicker. Okay, so we're going back to the lyrical thing, and nice. I thought that hit slow. Okay, he's really fucking me up with that. Nice.
Round 3. Fight.
Sheesh, what the fuck happened there? Nice. Oh man, I didn't think I was slow enough. Nice. All this little trickery shit he's doing is working. Got him. Oh, I'm too high to word my thoughts in the second language. No worries, man. Like I said, I started off drinking before the stream. It's starting to wear off. I started off slurring most of my words earlier, so it's cool. And you do have, from what I read to your point, the idea that, okay, they're still approaching this in a musical way. They're still thinking about things. And I guess really, maybe this is a conversation about how there's a link between literary and lyrical and musical, so to speak. I mean, even I don't like Bob Dylan like that. Wasn't that what made him so popular? Was his lyrics? Dabs. My point is, even when they're writing raps, they're going about in musical terms. They're going to flow, cadence, tone, melody, how it match together. It's the text on the paper, literary. Yes, but it was coupled with music from the start of the process. That still makes sense, despite you being high. And English being the second language. Jeez, that low has no range. This is annoying. Even spoken word has a cadence, so it's kind of musical. Yeah. So I think that's what, and I was referring to a point, not to put Red Show on the spot, but he had said, he thinks rap is more of a literary thing than a lyrical thing. And I think, like I said, I just taking the positive from it, I think there's some helpful, that was smooth for a little. What he just did was smooth. Got him. But I think it's something helpful to focus on some of the literary elements. But I think as this conversation kind of susses out, you talk about poetry has some musicality to it. I think there's just that was right in his range too. That wasn't. Nice. So you gonna let me do this? And you didn't. Nice. Oh my goodness! It takes focus, man. When I feel like I could do better at this when I'm focusing. That's part of the reason I'm streaming so much right now, because I'm trying to prep, and I need that pressure. I need that pressure of, okay, you need to talk and focus and fight and do well. If I could do that, I could probably do okay at a tournament. Hopefully. It's a conversation to have, bro. There's definitely something literary going on. And I think when I look at some of my favorite, when I look at Nas, I'm like, well, Nas definitely has some literary. He certainly didn't learn that shit from schools that he learned they should be burned because it's poison. You know what I'm saying? But he definitely had a way with words that's like a great writer. You know what I mean? A lot of these lyrics are like, it takes a hell of a lot of writing skill to come up with this. And that's why I brought up Kai. Hell of a lot of writing skill to be a Kai. Even if you don't, because sometimes it's just a natural thing. People have a natural way with words. Nice. Of course it's literary, but it's musical too. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I'm not even making the argument right now as far as I'm just exploring it, really. Exploring how much literary elements absolutely do matter when you're talking about, especially when you're talking about the MC part of it. Oh, nice. Poetry has meter rate rising, but I don't consider it to be music. Your mileage may vary. Yeah. Like I said, I think at one time it was considered to be closer to music. Like I said, at one time music was considered to be closer to math. They consider it like to be a version of that, especially with meter and all this other stuff. Because that's where the idea that rap is poetry. Well, if it's poetry, does that make it more literary? And so there's two discussions that's maybe being had. One is the actual validity. I as much as I think I was pretty antagonistic initially, I do think rap is music. So let me establish that first. I definitely think rap is music. But then when I try to take from that, I'm like, well, even with that said, I definitely think a lot of my favorite rappers are the ones who are the most adept writers. You know what I mean? And that's not the case for everyone. A lot of people, if your favorite rapper is Future, and this is not a knock at Future. Future's probably one of the best selling rappers the past decade. He's been the rapper of the decade to me. And not that what he's writing isn't good, but a lot of it is his sound, the way he makes things sound. So his creativity is not necessarily literary. Yeah, you may make the argument his creativity makes him more musical, right? Because he's more about melodies and sounds and things like that. You know, that's why it's interesting to kind of explore this angle. Because by the letter, that would mean the auto-tune rapper. If I were to take, let's say I did agree with Red Shirt wholeheartedly, I would be saying that the auto-tune rapper is more of a musician than the lyrical rapper because of the melody. That's what I would be saying. And that's an interesting thought process to me. It's just something to explore, something to kind of think about. You know, one of those thought experiments, so to speak. I'm getting fucked up. It's an interesting thought experiment. That's what I guess I'm trying to say. So I'm just kind of sussing it out. Plus, I don't know what to fucking talk about. I ain't about to talk about Victoria Alonso, so you know what I'm saying? Or fucking Shazam. No disrespect to. I saw both. 24 was talking about. Shout out 24. I don't even know. Oh my God, he's being so aggressive. So I think it's an interesting thought experiment, especially for someone who has kind of writer's block. It's an interesting thing, and it's kind of a way of me giving myself a little bit more credit than I probably do on just the difficulty, like I was saying yesterday, talking about. I was watching because I'm trying to do everything myself, write, produce, perform, everything, and I was watching. Golly, he's doing lots of lay shit. This character he's using. This is actually a little bit more even than some of the other ones. But Quentin Tarantino was a short, and he was talking about how hard it is to be a writer-director and how it's so much more difficult than being a director where you already have scripts. And you can just filter through scripts. Like having that blank page and you having to come up with everything, you're going to make less movies. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to make less music. If I'm going to do the producer-artist thing, that means I'm going to produce less music, and I just have to accept that because I'm doing everything. And so I'm starting from a completely blank point. You know what I'm saying? That was poorly timed. So I guess my thoughts are actually focusing on the literary elements are kind of like, I think something, you know, if you are a musician, I think, or at least a songwriter of some sort, this doesn't even have to be just a hip hop thing. You'll be wise to focus on the literary elements. Obviously, rhyming is kind of the big thing in music, but that's not what I meant to do. It doesn't matter. Oh, it didn't matter. Yeah. Got him. You can make the case that some rap music is less musical, but saying it's not music is no sense to you. That's fair. That's fair. Sheesh. He jumped right over that shit. Oh, he get me with the classic bitch.
Round 4. Fight.
So Papa Cotton says the Contheos are saying there's a strike that knocks out the electrical in the next few months. Uh-oh. That don't sound good. That don't sound good at all. You know, I haven't talked to anything about that fucking train thing except in passing. But I mean, sheesh. And it was multiple train things. It wasn't just the Ohio one. Derailments or whatnot. I can't help but to think they are definitely they got something for the people, man. And it's not good. Got him. EMP? Is that what you're talking about, Papa Cotton? Got me. Never hit that. Yep, EMP. Electromagnetic pulse. Man, I'm worried about all the weaponry. Like, if you're a real Contheel, you know they got all sorts of weaponry. You know what the harp situation is. Which, you know, it's funny because they push the climate change. It's like, you motherfuckers actually have the ability. You bastards. Wouldn't surprise me if the freeze a few years ago here has something to do with that. Or Carrington event, solar flare, basically. Oh, man. Shit. Oh, nice. You got me. Oh, no, you don't. Ooh. Damn it, even with that same fucking thing. Corona mass ejection from the sun. God damn it. Damn it. The World Economic Forum was talking about it, and we're experiencing a pole shift. Isn't that interesting? How does a pole shift work? This motherfucker still want to go? Oh, he's done. He's done. He got his win back. He's ready to run. We pissed off the sun god. Well, they surely worship the sun god. And they are very scary motherfuckers. Let's see if we can't get some wins here, because I've been so scatterbrained. A double-minded man is, what is it? Unstable in all his ways. Oh, shit. And trying to talk. Certain games, it's very easy to just, you know, not focus on the game and kind of passively play. Yeah, they are real like Bond villains. Shit, they even got little outfits and shit. You seen Klaus looking like a super villain, looking like Ozymandias or some shit. Not to mention other lack of sunspots that they don't increase within the next solar cycle. We could be heading into a major solar minimum. Fucking Legion of Doom. Yeah, real life Legion of Doom. You guys know more about this shit than I do. Oh, I got... I don't know if he meant to be the Lego version of Kazuya. But his costume or mod... He might have the mod too. See, my timing's off. Shit. Oh, fuck you. Bitch. Magnetic poles are moving and accelerating. Holy shit. Oh. Fuck you. But my global warming. Now it's climate change. Not global warming anymore. It's just the climate change. Any change in climate is climate change. So I keep fucking up the timing of that. Got me. Got me. Shit. Pole shift cause vocalness. The Lego mod looks just like Tekken 2, right? I think it's Tekken. It's either Tekken 1 or Tekken 2 outfit. Oh, come on. It is weird to be fighting a fucking Lego, right? Shit. There you go with these fucking combos. Yep. Oh, come on! I'm getting worked still. All the focus on the world ain't helping me. Boy. Oh, boy. I may switch games since there's actually people here. I know it started off as Tekken. I am getting worked. This was not... I feel like I've had better nights streaming Tekken. But you know what? Today I did not practice throughout the day. Got some data cover-ups and all sorts of stuff. Oh, shit. Well, just keep hitting me. Oh, jeez. Since the force that generates a magnetic field constantly changing, the field itself is on continuing flux, strengthening and waning over time. Okay. Shit. Sheesh. This caused the location of over. Okay, hold on. Shit, fucked it up. Oh, fuck. Nice jab. Come with the shove. Just completely focus. Shit, he's got me downloaded. Fuck. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done. Shit. Sheesh. Data suppression would be more apt. Talking about the what brought up the data? Oh wait, I'm on all videos, all chats. I'm sorry. I'm on the top chat instead of all messages, so I might miss some messages. Oh, they were trying to bury the solar scientists. That's what you guys were talking about. Sheesh. Fuck. Oh, come on. That's it. Don't forget they also alter the surface station temperature measures. Oh, so they did all sorts of shit. I don't even know what's going on. Finally got this. Nice. That was nice, D. Fuck you! That was actually a really brilliant low parry. That was actually really good. Just mad that he did it to me. Oh, come on. Damn it. That's it. Oh, fuck. I'm not going to keep fighting this guy. Okay, so you guys know all sorts of shit about this whole solar thing that I didn't know. Because you're talking about this shit has been suppressed for years. They altered measurements, or no, altered the surface station temperature measurements, deleted original data set, studies physics, not Scientology, right? We are living in a hyper reality. We're living in a fantasy. This is not. Is this the real world, or is this the fantasy? We know the answer to that question now. Damn sure ain't real. Scientism, yep. Not real science. Not real science. For the few people that are here, feel free to share. Feel free to share. I mean, I don't have the twatter, but if you have the twatter, let people know. A lot of people still don't know about the channel situation. So let people know we're in a different channel situation than we once were. And they might want to come here and talk about the fact that we're going to be EMP'd and the purge is happening in a few months.
Round one. Fight.
So this is not a mod. At least I don't think so. I mean, there is a mod on this character because he's modded to be Solid Snake. But that outfit, I don't remember being a part of it. Okay, that was a pretty crafty block. Oh shit, he got me. Got him. Yeah, scientism is the correct term. But I mean, you know, it is Scientology. It's a religion. Has nothing to do with science. It's a religion. So, you know, Scientology works just as well. Shit.
Round three. Fight.
How much faster? So all my moves just super slow? What the fuck?
Fight.
I never... Shit. That's it. Jesus. See, I'm just getting worked by everybody. I gotta blame myself. There was another CME event in 1921. The entire signal switching system of New York Central Railroad below 125th was put out of operation. Well, you guys remember when 03, was it 03, 04, whatever it was, when all that electricity went out on the East Coast, hit Michigan too. It was crazy times. And we never really got a apt explanation of what that was. Fuck. Fuck. Ready to throw this shit through the damn screen. This is my biggest issue. I don't get to. There we go. I'm not getting my juggle opportunities. Oh, fuck. Followed by a fire in the control tower at 57. There we go. Make him pay.
Round 4. Fight.
Shit. Get caught. Oh, what the fuck? Got him. Tweeted out the stream, but no one listens to you. Well, I appreciate it. It's the thought that counts. Oh, fuck you. That was actually a good call. Golly. Finally. A win. Sheesh. Can a ninja get a win out here? I mean, literally, he's dressed as a ninja. Stop being a bigot. Feels like a nightmare, man. Feels like this stream, I just been getting my head banged around.
1. Fight.
Give me some space, man. Well,
KO.
that's that.
Round 2. Fight.
Hold on, I wouldn't. Okay.
KO.
Sheesh.
Round 3. Fight.
Oh, how the fuck? You're just a low parry king? Fuck you. Oh, fuck that! I was finna say, if they don't give me this shit.
Round 4. Fight.
Fuckery.
Final round.
Okay.
Fight.
I think I got it. Yep. Golly, this is a struggle. Ninja isn't racist what juggalos call each other. Do they? I don't know what juggalos do. Oh, they drink Fago, which is Fago is actually good pop. You guys are talking about the CME event in 1921. Entire signal switching system in New York Central Railroad below 125th was put out of operation, followed by a fire in the control tower at 57th and Park Avenue. To which Red Shirt said, "What?" And then Central Diddle said, "The Red Shirt, did you hear about the Dutch farmers' victory? Heard about the protest. What was the win?" And Low Spec added in May 21st, geometric storm. May 1921. I'm sorry, not 21st. May 1921 geometric storm. That's what he was referring to. Got him. They want a majority in the elections. They'll be able to veto the WEF stooge policies. Shit, nice. So good for them. Oh, they're gonna give it to me? Oh, you fucker! Great news. More, please. Yeah, it is great news. That wasn't great. That was they could have gave me that win on the kick. Whatever. I think I'm good. Oh, fuck you. Oh, fuck that! Bullshit.
Round 4. Fight.
Shit. Golly. You wonder why I'm yelling. Like, there are times where you do a move at the same time, and that's why I was looking at the frame data earlier. You were earlier in the stream, because that helps determine, you know, if one move is faster, that move should go. But sometimes I feel like they cheat. Oh, finally. Shit. Shit. And we haven't really played, like, we played some solid fighters, you know, solid players. Shout out to anyone who's I show up with, but man, there are some real crazy motherfuckers who play this game. And you can feel the frustration in their life as they pummel you to a pulp and knock you around the fucking thing. But shout out to those Dutch farmers, man. See, I don't know enough about what's going on over there. I wish I knew more, but I'm a dumb American. Moon Mist is the shit, Papa Cotton. Shout out to Moon Mist and Red Pop. And the different flavors of Moon Mist. It's like Mountain Dew, but not Mountain Dew. But it's cool. Oh, I'm about to call him Eddie Guerrero. Eddie Gordo. Let's see how good this guy is. We've already gone 2 hours. Holy smokes. So, yeah. Thank you, anyone who's watching this live playback. Please leave a like. Likes have never been more important, right? Because we restarted everything. Oh, he should have caught me. Oh, nice. That was nice. Is it going to kill? Oh, that was very nice because it put me against the wall. Oh, but that move worked again. Thank God.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, classic Eddie. I'm getting fucked up. Ah, you didn't perfect me. Got close, but not enough. You almost did, though. Oh, I'm fucked. I jumped right into that bitch. Mo Miss, I thought that was an Infocom text adventure. Is there a text adventure called Mo Miss? It might be. Oh, shit. Oh, I thought I got it. That's it. Sheesh. Getting fucked up here. Let's see the second one. If I can do better. The corporate Eddie. Oh no, he's quitting. Quitting after one thing? The fuck? I guess people just like taking their wins and leaving. Plus it is late. What was it, like after midnight? Started just around 12:30. If we're going 2 hours, it means around. No, it started at 10:30, I think. Or 10:45. So we're probably close to 1. So I can get that. People who just aren't degenerates who stay up all fucking night. Same fucker. Gotta do this again, man. Brought you back to me. I forgot the Thanos quote. But in all your failure, look what it's done. It's brought you right back to me or some shit like that. It wasn't your failure. It was me getting rocked. This has been one of the worst streams. The past few days, I thought I was doing better. Well, I'm still, not perfect, but I've been a goddamn pincushion. Been hit more times than Larsa Pippen in this motherfucker. Nice. I'm fucked. Sheesh.
Round 2. Fight.
Sheesh. I'm getting fucked up. Damn it. Now something weird's happened with the connection, which again could be my fault.
Fight.
Shit. Wow. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna try this guy one more time. You know he's probably gonna run again. He's probably sick of beating the shit out of me. Alrighty. I'm gonna fight him a couple times. I'm probably gonna call it a night. Thank you guys for putting up with my zaniness, with all this craziness with the channels. It's okay. We understand. Buying toes black. Oh, shush. Shut up. No, it's not that I can't use the internet. It's just I'm getting my head kicked on while I'm using the internet.
Round one.
But he did say that. Isn't that crazy? This fucker said that in the fucking media cake for him. All the ignorant shit he said. And then all the, they make so much shit about racism, and then this motherfucker says genuinely fucked up things, and this is like, oh, it's okay, because we just like him? Like, what the fuck?
Round two.
Sheesh.
Fight.
Golly, he's hit me with fucking everything. Oh, jeez. Okay, well. Oh, what the fuck?
Round three.
Again, I don't know if this is just lag because of. Oh, what the fuck? Sheesh. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, I'm just getting worked. Oh, that's it. Oh, come on, I thought I had that one broken. Oh well. All right, I'm tired of getting my ass whooped. Tired of getting my ass whooped. I haven't really been making conversation. So it leaves me with two choices. I can either just play another game. I'm gonna play a little Vampire Survivor so I can at least talk to you guys for a little bit. I feel weird not talking to you guys at fucking all, and just you guys watching me intensely get my ass whooped at Tekken. And I can't blame the controller. I can blame the practice, even though this controller does feel better than the old one. And there's not a bunch of tape on it. But I'm about to actually get in some Vampire Survivor a little bit, and then we're gonna get out of here. Just to real men are never tired of getting their ass whooped. Your soy veg. Well, yeah, I'll probably get. I might even play a little bit off stream before I go to bed. Who knows? But yeah. And even this shit is getting frustrating. Oops. This one, actually trying to get this what's the vampire casket coffins for first level. Yeah, this at least gives me some time to talk. This is why I played so much Streets of Rage. I might even bring that back. I think there's been an update with that. But it was like, okay, these are games where I can talk to you guys and I don't have to focus as much. But man, with Tekken, as much as I'm trying to get practice, play on stream for the practice, man, I just, oof. And I realized how much I need to consistently practice to keep up my skills, because I didn't practice at all today, and I got worked even worse than usual. So I don't think it's soy. I think it's just, you know, knowing your limits. Plus, we only going 2 hours. So yeah. Yeah, now that I can talk, it's like, what do I talk about? We were having conversations or whatever on the other channel, but I felt like I was barely contributing, or not at the max. I tried, but I really do want to thank you guys for showing up with this new channel situation. I really do appreciate it. I still, like, I had recorded a video, the audio too, and I was just gonna maybe put like a pic, like not do too much for the visuals, just so I can have more content out there. Because I need to do content. You know, all I've been watching is shorts, is YouTube shorts and TikTok. Which, by the way, you know, that's something I could talk about. Is TikTok officially going to be gone in like a few weeks? Is that for real? For real? That's like official? But yeah, I've really been watching. That's all I watch is YouTube. I'm not even focusing on TV shows like that. I've been meaning to catch up on The Last of Us, since everyone seems to have liked that. But really haven't. Yeah. But yeah, that TikTok thing, that's for sure. There's no way around that. There's nothing they can do. Listen, TikTok as a platform has been pretty good to me. Even though the last few freestyles I posted didn't do well, and I've had my little issues with TikTok shit too. I had something talking about the jab. They got blocked, but they've been, you know, I haven't seen the same sort of weird things with the content being pushed out. Last of Us is the definition of mid. Bro, I don't think Hollywood has a higher level than mid right now. There's upper mid. If you can get some upper mid, you're winning. If you know, last 2 movies I saw, I never did the Creed review. It's probably too late now. But Creed was a good movie. But at the end of the day, even though Creed had a lot of cool stuff, if you call Creed mid, I couldn't fight you. Same with Avatar, and those are probably the best little movies I've seen at the theater recently. If you call them both mid, I couldn't fight you on it, because I don't think Hollywood has anything better than mid. So, you know, while Last of Us probably isn't perfect. Oof. Said Iron Maiden Legacy of the Beast free on Google Play. What's that? Is that like a documentary or something? Or yeah, what is that, Papa Cotton? It says Thunder Buddy. So I'm not sure what's going on there, or if I missed something. But yeah, I don't think Hollywood has nothing else but mid, man. For what it's worth. I mean, what's the last? I can't remember the last. I mean, I did really like Creed. I don't want to go too hard. I did really like Creed and Avatar. I thought those were good movies, and I thought those were, you know, some of the better movies I had seen, especially at the theater, in a while. Because the last movie before that was The Batman, which was a mess. Shit, was it? Yeah, Shang-Chi. You know, what was it? Mortal Kombat. Like, you know, a lot of movies I've seen at the theater recently before then have been so trash. Black Adam was okay. Even you know, as much hate as it got, Wakanda Forever was okay. It was corporate mid. It had some flaws. It's very Woman King. But I mean, it was just the same corporate mid Marvel that you've been getting for the most part. So you guys were, you know, wasn't too many people here when we were talking about Or some of you guys, I don't think it's here. I don't think Papa Cotton's here. We're talking about which is more overrated, Marvel or DC, not DC, Marvel or Star Wars. Oh, it's a mobile game. It's the only game you play. I see. Saw some leftard bitching about Creed selling black dudes short. I thought Creed was a dope depiction of black people, to be honest. Even the villain, you know, they didn't make him super one-dimensional. Made his motivations logical. Holy shit, Jonathan Majors, man. Steroids or not, man, he put in work for his body. You know, I'm a type of person, a lot of people, when you criticize people, when you say steroids, because of how the mentality of what we've been taught growing up, steroids are cheaters and this, bro, you still gotta bust your ass. Here's what people don't know. This is what I do know, because I actually looked into it when I was younger and had a little bit more shape. The average person who's on steroids does not look like they're on steroids, because the average person doesn't have it in them to put in the amount of work that is necessary to get the body that you're talking about. Steroids use, especially I know in Europe, I think it's legal in places, but steroid use is widespread. If you're going to a gym, a major gym, I can guarantee you for a fact there are multiple steroid users at that gym, but you may not be able to pick them up in the lineup. They may not be, I'm about to get murked, the most bulky motherfuckers. But yeah, they got a whine and bitch. Like, Creed was a fine movie. I mean, I couldn't, to me, even my brother said, oh, that's actually a pretty good depiction of a functional black family. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Only thing I didn't like about what Creed, some of the photo shoots that Jonathan Majors and Michael B. Jordan did, I don't know what was going on there. Lots of flamboyance, we'll just say that. Just Another Red Shirt has to crash. Peace out, Red Shirt. He's not just another Red Shirt, he's the Red Shirt. I appreciate him here. But yeah, man. Creed was fine. I don't know what a leftist could be mad at. Shit, they even had a lot of female boxers just be around, and they're clearly, you know, spoiler, they're trying to push his daughter being a boxer and for later films. So there was some wokeness to be had. So I don't know what the leftists want. Jesus, they have to make money, guys. Like, what do you want? If Creed is not enough for you, well, there's tons of female fighters, and the wife was shown good. They had a little subtext with her and her music, her becoming a producer instead of a performer, and that was like a thing of retiring. That's what made Creed good. It had some relatable things. But I'm like, is this movie, you know, show women fighters? It was mainly black cast. What the fuck? And it was well done. What the fuck do you want them to do? What do you want them to do? Like, you can't win with these motherfuckers. You can't win. If Creed's not good enough for you, you don't want to like anything. I'm talking about from that leftist perspective. If Creed, because they did want to make the movie watchable, guys. They couldn't just spend 40 minutes talking about white privilege. In fact, I don't think the term white privilege even shows up, because they want people to watch the movie. So it wasn't some hardcore leftist, you know, wet dream, but it was a movie. It was a competent film, which is, you know, like we were just talking about, more than you get in a lot of cases. But if that didn't have enough for you, that didn't have enough diversity for you, but a mainly black, and then there was even a few, you know, it's boxing, so you're gonna have a few Mexicans and Latinos and stuff like that. Creed's main fighter, Benavidez, well, not is in real life it's Benavidez, but you know, he obviously Latino. So you got your diversity, you got a diverse cast, you got, you know what I mean, the one daughter, she's disabled, she's deaf, so they were pushing that. I thought they were, you know, they went to the woke. Like, golly, what do y'all want them to do? Y'all want submission. That's the thing. Y'all don't just want, the leftists don't just want, and I hate to sound like a typical fandom guy, but there's a section of that radical left that they don't just want what they say they want. They want fucking dominion. They want, like, worship. Because like you would think something like Creed would literally tick every box. They were able to do it in a competent way. They had someone disabled, had black, had brown. Was there anyone LGBTQ? Was that the issue? But the dude was in prison for like 18 years. So I mean, come on, you know what happened there. No disrespect. Even though he was big, he definitely had the prison muscles. Holy shit, Jonathan Majors, man. He put in work for that body. And that was something I was talking about. It wasn't about diversity. It was about the representation of a black man. They showed one black man who was a successful business owner. They showed another man who you can make the argument was wronged by the system, which that I thought they could have done more of, to focus on how fucked up it was, how much time he got for what he did. Because in the movie, the premise of the movie is when Creed was younger, he had a friend, and they both were in the same group home. But even after he got out the group home and was kind of found by Apollo's wife or whatever, he was still hang out with his friend. And they get into an incident where one of the guys who used to abuse him at the group home, they catch him and they don't kill him. I thought they killed him because what they do, they show part of the incident and they don't show the whole thing until later on. You know what I mean? They do that sort of thing. So I thought they had killed him and that's why he got 18 years. But no, he just pulled his gun out in the incident. And for the gun charge and for whatever prior, I think he was already on probation. One guy goes to jail, and Creed, when he was a kid, he just ran away. So he didn't even get processed for the situation. So his boy goes to jail for 18 years, basically. And throughout that time, apparently she was, the mom was blocking him. I don't want to tell so much of the movie because it is a solid movie. But like, what I'm saying is like, I mean, what depictions did you want them to show? Like they didn't. I mean, I guess that's kind of, there's some typicalness to it, but it's like, God damn, bro, what do you want them to do? Gotta know how to duck the censors route. What did YouTube let you say? I gotta check, cause now I'm getting fucked up. Okay, let me see. Papa Cotton, you can't say that. I'm surprised it let you say that. Maybe he was thinking of, what they call cigarettes over in the UK. Maybe that's where they were going with that. They let you say it. Holy smokes. But I feel you though. It's just like, come on, man. We can't complain. The same reason I don't want to complain about all this woke shit. Same reason I'm not like, there's not enough time in the world to complain about all this bullshit. Come on, bro. Life is short, man. And you're gonna spend all your time bitching and moaning about like legit nonsense. Legit nonsense, man. I thought that was a very functional depiction of black people in that movie, quite frankly. It's surrounded by boxing. You have some, street elements, but they certainly didn't glorify street shit like you've seen a million other movies do. I don't know what you could possibly want. Straight up. For someone who watched that movie, what do you want? What do you want? How about this? Why don't you write the movie? Why don't you write the movie next time since you're the expert? Like, what do you want motherfuckers to do? Jesus, you want a non-coherent narrative? Maybe you want a documentary. Why don't you watch a documentary or go out and make the documentary you actually want? Because that's what you really want. You want a documentary to talk about all the injustice. You want to watch a Tulsa documentary? Watch a Tulsa documentary. I don't know what you want, man. Like, I don't know what you want. It was a really solid movie. I thought it did a really solid depiction. I don't know what you could want. Yeah, Film Actors Guild shit. Definitely. They just, yeah, you're right. They just want to complain. You got to criticize Creed for that. You gotta just want to complain, because that's so invalid. I know everybody didn't see it, but I couldn't put into words how invalid and bullshit that argument it really is. That's just some real, true complainer shit, man. And I'm dead. They do just want to complain, just want to bitch and just want to moan and just want to, this isn't enough, and this is, it's like, geez. I feel like Hollywood, and this is another reason I don't feel the need to talk about it. They're starting to get it. They're starting to put, like, not push back, but they're saying, okay, we'll do some of this, but we're not going this far. We're not doing a Birds of Prey again. We're not doing, they did the Bros. I don't think you're going to see another Bros. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to we don't have the money to waste no more. They had the money to waste. That's why they did it. That's why they did it and kept doing it even though it lost money, because they had the money to waste back then. Well, now fucking banks are failing, guy. We are in an economic crisis. So these companies, even some of that BlackRock funding, that China funding, it ain't there no more. They don't have a China sending them little love notes anymore. BlackRock has other shit to do other than stabilization tactics, and because they caught up in all this shit, I'm sure they just can't. There's not just this endless supply of money funding this shit. Yes, there's ESG. Yes, there's a lot of this shit. Yes, there's still money funding it, but there was between the years 2014 and 2020 to early 2021, there was just so much money funding this shit. There was so much that they were able to get away with a lot of bullshit because they had more money coming in general, and they had more people, more backers. Well, now, we're just in such a fucked up financial situation. That's why Disney allegedly laying people off. So Hollywood they're not gonna you'll have your rings of power and shit, because that shit was already started. You know what I mean? You'll still have shit, your woke shit or your garbage stuff, but they're gonna tone shit down. Even something like we talked a little bit about the James Bond. That was one of the first ones. They said, oh no, we're gonna do some reshoots. Fuck this, other shit. We're gonna do some reshoots, and we're gonna make this a competent movie. We're gonna edit this shit and make this a competent movie, so we can make the $850 whatever they made $1 million. So we can actually, they already were in debt. They were never gonna get their money completely back. Supposedly they were in the billions of debt. But we're gonna make some of this shit back. We don't have the time. We don't got it like that now. It's just the thing. When you have enough money to eat out every night, you eat out every night. That's what she said. But when you don't, you motherfucking don't. It's that simple. Hollywood can't afford to just be mindlessly woke. Now they're gonna still try to eat out some nights. You're still gonna see some shit. But I mean, I ain't gonna say the battle is. If you're just talking from a purely consumeristic element, some of the battle got won, man, because it's just they don't have the money. They can't afford to tell their fans that they're babies and shit. Vanguard stopped supporting ESG. Told you the money. I didn't know that. I didn't even know that. But it's not shocking. Got to put them social studies to the to use somehow, right? Whining on YouTube is very lucrative. Don't we know that? So yeah, that's definitely some truth there. But yeah, now's not the time for that shit, man. It is a desperation in the air, and these companies are feeling it. All companies are going to feel it pretty soon if they ain't already. And these entertainment companies, the shit they are going to make, is going to be a little bit more accessible. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be quote unquote better per se, but it's going to at least have a higher floor. I think we're going to get a lot of mid-memberberry shit. That's going to be the new wave, and then that's going to run dry. And one thing that could always change Hollywood is we're in this era. We've talked about it with music, but it's not just music. The technology used to produce Hollywood grade stuff is way more economical. There are cameras that are under $10,000, or even under $5,000, that are Netflix approved and the like. I think even the Blackmagic Cinema camera is Netflix approved. So there's all sorts of, the barrier entry is a lot lower. There's a lot more people now. You also have YouTube as an educational source. A lot of people learning how to make movies, learning how to make film, write film, direct film, create indie films, fan films, short films. You know what I'm saying? And you have a wider base of talent that's not getting pulled from. And I think at a certain point, this talent is going to figure a way to independently distribute itself. It just hasn't happened yet. At least not as wide of a scale. But I feel like it's an inevitability. I'm not watching any superheroes, bro. I can't blame you. I can't blame you, man. There's nothing in the superhero space that excites me. I really think, it had its time. It had its time. I'm a diehard Batman fan. I don't want to see the new Batman. I probably will, because I'm a dummy. But you know what I mean? But I don't want to see the new Batman. I don't want to see any of the new shit that's coming out, man. I have no interest in none of that shit. I have no interest in the Flash. I mean, it had a cool looking trailer, I guess. And I'll probably see it because I'm a dumb fuck. But I don't, you know what I mean? Because it's something to do on a Sunday afternoon or something like that. But I don't really have no fucking interest to watch all this shit. I thought, I'm hoping. I still didn't see Cocaine Bear, which I wanted to check that out. I'm hoping Hollywood can change its tune and stop making movies that even cost as much as these superhero movies. Stop with the big budget movies. What happened to stories? What happened to, you know what I mean? If there is a next Tarantino, we'll never fucking find him like this. That's why I was just saying what I was saying. Because that's where we need fresh ideas, fresh IP, fresh concepts, fresh entertainers, fresh entertainment. We need a overhaul of entertainment when you're talking about scripted dramas and television and movies. And I think the talent exists, but it's not being lined up. You know what I mean? We all know Matt. We all know and love Matt. We'll give him shit. And Matt, listen, all shit aside, Matt was a competent enough actor to probably do something in Hollywood. How many other Matts y'all think there are out there? And how many, Matts that are script writers and Matts that were directors and so, me as an independent musician, I can fucking, write some shit, pay a little bit for TuneCore or whatever to distribute it. And that shit's on Spotify with Taylor Swift and everybody else. And there's just not an equivalent yet. Netflix sort of exists as one, but, because a lot of people, independent studios will get Netflix and, Amazon Prime deal. But it's still not quite the same because you still need an agent. You're not, you still need to be approved and all that. It's not quite the same as a bearing interest. So once that happens, once that there is a platform or platforms that cater to independent creators and independent creatives, that's when I think entertainment will get good again. Because that was the big thing in the 90s. You heard from multiple sources Cocaine Bear is shit, and then Wook said fuck that movie. Oof. Oh man, that sucks. That really could have been a fun little movie. Should have been too, man. Seems like easy money. How hard is it? How do you fuck that up? But we should have known, because it wasn't didn't Katherine Heigl or somebody direct that bullshit? I feel it was somebody like that who directed it. Oh, Elizabeth Banks. I knew it was some woman. I knew a woman did it. I know a white woman did. It's Elizabeth Banks. So yeah, we should have known. White women can't do shit like that. I'm just joking. White women can't direct. That's not true. That's not true. But that white woman can't. Elizabeth Banks. Yeah, so we should have known. You'll fuck up a wet dream, wouldn't you? How did you fuck up a movie called Cocaine Bear that everybody knew was going to be Sharknado? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not that hard to not fuck it up because you got a little bit of leeway, because we expected a little bit of a silly, cheesy ride So you got some leeway to deal with this, and you still fuck it up. How, Sway? You know what? Keep trying to up my weaponry before I get to this damn thing. But I don't think I'm gonna have a chance. I'm gonna just go this thing and try the best. Try the best I can. Just seems like easy money. But you know what, man? You know that, like I said, I think Hollywood's gonna get more ruthless. I don't think she's gonna get a chance to fuck up more movies like that. We'll see. I mean, I think there's gonna still be some wokeness. Won't surprise me if that Marvel hoe gets a job somewhere. You know what I'm saying? She probably gonna still be employed somewhere. But I think Hollywood's gonna they're gonna try to take less chances. They're gonna try to they're still gonna rely on, you know, classic and established IP, but they're gonna try to make more predictable decisions with it. That's my theory. That is my theory. We'll see if I'm correct. She was the most unfunny person on Modern Family, including the children. I never was a big. I mean, you know, Modern Family would have its little clips, but I never watched that show. It's something that, you know, if they show a clip on YouTube, it's like, oh, that's kind of funny. But I never watched the whole show. Just want to. Shit. Lost all that health from back when I started. What does it take for that fucking thing to die? Damn mantis. Oh, here we go. This thing is unkillable. Fucking die, bro. Thank you. But yeah, I mean, not to become fandom menace for a moment. But yeah, I think the war was kind of won, and a soft win, or at least some battles were won. Some creative battles, like, you know, there's still. I talked about the April O'Neil. You're still gonna get shit, but it's not going to be as totalitarian as it once was just a few years ago. I think you're going to get at least mid content. You know, you said The Last of Us is mid. Let's be honest. Mid is an improvement from what it could have been. Are you going to crash? No worries, man. I'm probably going to crash out in a minute at some point. So thank you for showing up, man. Appreciate it. Golly. I can't get that. Let me try to get this fucking thing. Shoot. I can't help it. I want to circle back and get all that damn spirits I just left. Wow. Wow. I'm glad I made that decision. Fuck. No. Please give me a super weapon, please. Oh shit. I'm done. Damn it, I did not want to do that. They didn't go the ridiculous Sharknado way or play it straight. They went the bland, unfunny, middle of the road, boring way. Bar a couple of scenes and missed the mark. Oh, that seems like that was an easy money. I mean, you just go over the top, absurd. You know, that's something Hollywood doesn't do well anymore, though. They don't do spoofs and silliness as well as they used to back in the day. Sheesh. You're not gonna give me what I need. Shit. Oh, fuck, I'm dead. I can do this shit if this RNG cooperates. Give it one more try. At least one more good try, maybe call it a night. That's easy money. So Hollywood is still gonna be Hollywood, guys. I'm not trying to say you know, buy your My Patriot supply and wave your MAGA flags or whatever the hell it is you do. I'm just saying there is no money. And some of these companies just going to fucking go out of business, man. There used to be more companies. Miramax, well, I think Miramax has gotten bought out, but you know what I mean? There was a lot of companies that used to exist and used to be big, and now they don't exist anymore. Now they're not the same, or maybe they're like a shadow brand or a subsidiary of another bigger company. But that's just, you know, a lot of these companies are going to go the way of the dinosaur. Man, that's disappointing. That seemed like a very easy movie to pull off, and it just they definitely marketed like it was going to be Sharknado. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's sad. That could have been a real. That movie could have made a lot of money if they would have just made Sharknado, and just, you know, been silly and lean into it. Corporate consolidation be the death of art. Yeah, that's why, you know, even in my little spiel, I'm hoping that artists can get more. The actual artists who really care about scripted material can get a platform that allows them to release direct to consumer, like we have in music and like we have even with games. If you are an indie game studio, you can get your shit on Steam. You can get your shit on was it G2G or whatever, and you're up and running. You know what I'm saying? If anyone in this chat said, and then whatever happened to he shows up sometimes under a different name, but y'all know about oh man, why can't I think of his real name now? False Stop. What was his name? How can I forget his government? Well, I don't want to just keep going off his government because we weren't supposed to do that. And, you know, all the eccentricism and crazy things and fat bitches named Princess aside, if he ever finishes that fucking game, he can toss that bitch on Steam and let whatever happen to it. He doesn't have to go through the corporate powers that be. He doesn't have to worry about Microsoft or Nintendo or Sony. He doesn't. He just puts the shit on Steam and he's in there like swimwear. Once Hollywood has an equivalent, that's when they'll have to show up and show out. Because these motherfuckers will do 20-minute, 30-minute movies with no budget and they're friends, and they'll be better than anything Hollywood can come up with. And with original stuff. Once that shit happens, once there's a Steam, a Spotify, whatever you want to say, a digital equivalent for independent entertainment, that's when the rubber's going to meet the road. Because what Hollywood's going to have to do, they're going to try to poach some off, the successful ones, and then they're going to have to adjust to what the consumer is going for. So that is the next wave. I don't know when that wave happens because I don't know what the platform is going to be. I don't know if it's going to be an existing platform that adds something on. I don't know if YouTube already has enough to be that platform. I don't know what because that's not my cup of tea, so to speak. I don't know what the realities are with that. They've only put good scenes in the trailer to trick people. That's what they do. That's every trailer ever. But golly, that seemed like easy money. That seemed like easy money, and you didn't really need a budget to tell it. And the bear didn't even have to be, even if it was absurd looking. Yeah, those corpos have really fucked up the creative spirit of art the past. I mean, shit, it's not like 90s art. There wasn't artists and writers and directors and Tarantino and all sorts of people who had to deal with the corporate bullshit. Shit, back in the day, I just saw something when Scorsese, I don't know how true it is, but this is the rumor apparently. When Scorsese, whichever way you want to pronounce it, was doing Taxi Driver, they had to get a rated R, and it was still coming back rated NC-16. So the exec said, "We don't give a fuck, man. You just got to make this shit rated R. You got to make it rated R one way or another." And before Scorsese, what he ended up doing was like, I guess, turning the color down, draining some of the color out, so the blood wasn't as bloody for the last shootout at the end. But Scorsese contemplated just clapping the dude, like, fuck it, I'm not gonna get my movie out, so I'm just gonna body this motherfucker. Fuck it. That was allegedly what he was thinking. He clearly opted not to commit a murder, even though it was going through his head, and he was able to figure a way to deal with it. But I say it just to say that, artists have all been getting fucked with by corpos for a while. So this isn't new. But like they right now, the past 10, 20 years, they just have really done a unfortunately great job at eliminating artists' voices and eliminating artists' feedback. And another thing that I think was kind of despicable is they got a lot of people to root for the corpos. I mean, we see that with a lot of the modern left, but there's a lot of people, if you're not corporately backed in what you're doing, you don't have credibility. It still made money. That's a good thing. That's still a good thing that Cocaine Bear made money, because they got to stop making these $300 billion movies. They got to stop with these Shazams. They got to. They have to make cheaper movies and have small, Cocaine Bear, you make it for $20 million, you make $100 million, you profited. You don't need to, I don't know why you're spending hundreds of millions marketing these movies. The day of having a Marvel movie, and then you put the fucking Marvel character on all the Coca-Cola and Pepsi and shit, and then you put them on, you do cross promotion with all these brands. He's got a Verizon commercial. That shit has to stop. All that shit is just wasted money. Hollywood's got to get to the point where they can tell good stories again, man. Make movies great again, so to speak. And that just comes from keeping the budget low and keeping the vision tight. You know what I'm saying? We have a tight vision of what we're going to do. We got a low budget. but we also have a low ceiling for success. We don't need to make $400 million to be a successful movie. We can make $75 million and be a successful movie. That's what Hollywood was built on. It wasn't built on all these fucking massively big budget, bland corporate, shitty, you know what I mean, movies. It was built on economical movies that profited. It was buying for one, selling for two, like Joe said back in The Wire, and that was it. And they got out of that. They're trying to buy for $1 million, sell for $2 million. It's a lot harder to do that. A lot harder to do that. Happened before, it'll happen again. Yeah, it'll happen again. It has to happen again. There's no other way around it. That's what everything's leading to with this economic shit. We're also in the streaming service world, so you can you make your money off of streaming now, so there's less money to be made on top of everything. You don't got a choice. You do not have a choice. And like, man, god damn it, I can't deal with another superhero movie. And I love superheroes, and I thought it was cool that they made these movies. But for fuck's sake, do regular people do shit, man? Make a movie about regular humans, please. Who are regular, who can't fly, don't have superpowers. Shit, the best part about these movies and what made Marvel so popular is that the false sense of relatability with some of these characters. And now these characters aren't even fucking relatable. These characters, I mean, none of this shit's relatable. None of us are ever going to be fucking superheroes or superpower. Well, who knows with the AI world and the tech world, right? But as far as we know, none of us are going to be superheroes, right? So it's unrelatable. It was a nice era. Y'all overextended it. You overextended the shit out of it. You overdid it. You did it to death. I'm done. I'll probably want to see it again at some point, but I'm done for now. I could go a couple years at least with never seeing another or if I don't see another superhero movie for the next 2 years, I'll be fine. And I think a lot of other people will be too. So for all these reasons, Hollywood has got to shape up and change. They have no choice. Life has given them no choice. Sometimes life doesn't give you a choice. You're going to have to operate under a certain edict whether you want to or not. Okay, let's do this shit. This is the shit that we've been avoiding. This is what I'm trying to get to. That damn thing is hard to kill. Shit. I need health. Please be health. One of these. Yes. Oh, no. What's it doing? Shit. So this is why I was waiting to try to get a better weapon. Better weapons, because it's like I'm not doing enough damage. Oh, shit. Fuck it. I just gotta walk through like a gangster. Shit. So this is why I can't. You're not kidding, man. A lot of these superhero movies probably were written by AI to be 1,000. See, I can't do it. I'm about to die because I don't have enough weapons. And the RNG game's not, you know, if the RNG doesn't work with this game, you just lose. If you don't get the weapons you need, you just lose. There's no ifs, ands, or asses about it. Let me make sure I catch every comment, and then we're gonna get out of here because I do have to work tomorrow. Happened before multiple times. It will happen again. Shit shifts every decade. Yeah. And I think we're shifting away from big budget movies. We're shifting towards smaller movies. Whenever that platform exists that allows independent creators to be independent, that is when we'll get a real change. But I am going to have to get out of here. It is now almost 2. We had a nice little stream. I got my ass whooped at Tekken. A few more people have found the new channel. So shit, I feel like Papa Cod and Zax. I feel like the main characters, a few others, a few stragglers, but a lot of main group have found the new channel, which is a good thing. So hopefully this weekend we can kind of transition more people over and go from there. So thank you for watching. If you like the video, please like the video. If you're so obliged to share and subscribe, please do that. Even if you do none of these things, thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. Good night. God bless. Salute to the oppressive East Story Cinch dildo.